Hi, Dr. Mancini here, and I want to add on to one of my videos that I talked about with my training when I bring up an emotion that I don't like stress or anxiety. Well, I don't want to say I don't like it. It just doesn't feel good because I've labeled some kind of story to it. So it's a story about it that I don't like. And so what I do is I bring up, as I said earlier in my prior video, I bring up the state of anxiety, stress, fear. And I know you guys are thinking, well, I want to bring it up. You want to bring it up and you want to muster it up. And once you muster it up, one other thing I do, in addition to just maintaining the feeling and clearing it out of my body when I do my training, as you'll hear from my prior video on gym training for clearing anxiety, what I also do is I reassign a new label. So, for example, if I'm feeling really angry or frustrated or fearful about something, I muster up the feeling between my sets, okay? Not when I'm doing my pull-ups and push-ups and rows, it's between, okay? And I think about that thing that's getting me anxious or worried or fearful or angry, and I bring it up. I literally bring it up, you know? I'm just bringing it up. I'm stepping into it. I'm pushing into it. I'm basically attacking it in a sense. These are my words. And then when I get to that feeling and I just don't, it's like I feel it, then when I do my set, I replace it with a new word. I let go of the story and I'll say courage. I am courage, but I'm feeling the feeling of what I used to call anxiety. Now it's fuel, because that's all it is raw sensation. All it is, the moment you assign a meaning to it, it becomes an entirely new experience. So if you get to the feeling of the emotion that you feel, I'm anxious, I'm worried, I'm upset, I'm frustrated, you bring it up. You need to have the stories to think about that get you into that state. And a lot of times we just don't want to go there. It's like, let's distract ourselves. Let's get on the cell phone, and every time I feel a little anxious, let me eat something, or let me get on the computer, or do something that's not good, or just you're distracting yourself. So what I'm saying is, in your training, when you're at the gym or working out, maximize your time. Step into it, push into it, because that's what, think about the physical training. When you step into the gym, you push into resistance, right? Because when you push in to resistance, you don't run out of the gym. It's like, you crazy? You go to the gym because you want to push, because when you push into resistance, you grow. So, same concept. You think about something you don't like, it's been bothering you, you step into it, you push into it, you bring it up. And then, when you do your set, no matter if it's sprints, if it's, for me, it could be my martial art techniques, then I switch the label, I assign a new meaning. So if I'm feeling anxious, I say, for me, I'll say fear into power. And then I say fear into power. And when I'm doing it, I'm going, I am powerful. So when I'm doing my training, no matter if it's I'm on the treadmill and I'm thinking about that feeling or that thing that's getting me anxious, when I get into that mustered state, I'm about to do a sprint for about a minute and a half, then I let go of the old meaning of what caused anxiety, and I immediately replace it with power. And I say, I am power, but I'm feeling the feeling of what I used to call anxiety, because listen, that is fuel. It's jet fuel. Like I said in the class, these top level athletes are feeling the same thing everyone feels. They just assign a new meaning, and they've conditioned themselves to feel that feeling, but with the new meaning. And that's the reason why they're so powerful. Listen, when you look at the stories of great athletes, they generally have not come from great places. Places where most people just fail or they just drop to average. What I'm saying is these people assign a new meaning and they use that as their power. So maximize your gym routine. Everything from the moment you walk in to the moment you leave, in between your sets, whatever you do, focus on the thing that you resist the most. And just like in the gym, when you step into it, you become stronger, right? Because a muscle will break down and then it reorganizes. When you push into something that's been causing you whatever feeling that you don't like, and you push into it, and then you assign a new meaning, whatever it is, if it's fear, it could be into power, fear into faith, fear into fuel, fear into focus. When you get to the training part of your workout, doing the set, you only focus on the thing you want, but you maintain a feeling. So what happens is the moment you feel that, boom, you're focused. The moment you feel it, boom, you have fuel, you have fire, you have drive. Then it's no longer a disempowering feeling. It's an empowering feeling. It becomes your strength. Try it. I can guarantee you, if you practice this, it will transform your training. And when it does, you'll have the confidence to keep going. All right? So I wish you the best.